Hey guys, I am Emily Longaretta, and I am here with the lovely Sutton Foster. And I have to say, you really brightened our day by bringing snacks. So we should probably start off by talking about why this is here in front of us.
I brought us some delicious LACTAID milk and chocolate chip cookies. I'm doing a partnership with LACTAID and celebrating the 50th anniversary of Sesame Street. I shot a fabulous commercial with Cookie Monster, teaching him and everyone all about LACTAID, that it's 100% real milk just without the lactose.
Love it.
It was pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
And we got to drink some LACTAID milk and eat cookies together.
I feel like that's a really very big celeb to hang out with. Cookie
It was
Monster.
pretty epic. I got to introduce him to my daughter. I pretty much blew her mind.
I
so.
was gonna say that's like the goal for any kid. I feel like meeting
also
Cookie Monster
but also-
and for mom.
And for mom, yeah, it was pretty special.
Did she know who? Did she know what was happening?
Oh
You
yeah,
know who he
oh yeah.
was?
She knew Cookie, and she was sort of like stunned into silence. But then I'm like, did you meet Cookie Monster? She goes, yeah. And I said, what did you do with Cookie Monster? She said, fist bump. And I said, that's right. You gave Cookie Monster a fist bump. Did you also give him a high five? Yeah. So yeah.
That is the sweetest thing.
I know, she's so sweet.
So adorable. And she's 2, right?
She's 2.
Nice. That's highlight of her life at 2. That's pretty awesome. Who's the coolest celeb that she's met so far?
That's probably Cookie Monster. Anyone else, I think she'd be like, but you know what's so great is like she's met all these wonderful people and she just calls everybody, like she's met everyone on the set. So she's like, Uncle Peter, Uncle Miriam. And she goes, Hillary! And she like yells her name down the hallway. And so everybody's just, she says, Mommy's friends.
Oh, that's so
Mommy's
sweet.
friends here? Yeah.
Oh my
and
gosh,
she goes,
that's so
Emmy's
sweet.
friends. I mean, that's right. You're Emmy's friends too.
Speaking of meeting people that you admire, I want to talk about, you're going to be working with Hugh Jackman soon.
Yes.
The Music Man. When do you guys start rehearsals?
We start in a year, so it's like a year from
You
now.
have some time.
I have some time.
Some time to prep.
I have some time, but I always think about like doing a Broadway show. I haven't done a Broadway show in 6 years, but doing 8 shows a week is like the hardest thing that I've ever done. And you really are an athlete. So I feel like I have a year to train. So I'm gonna like start. I literally am gonna start like training back in voice lessons, back in like, exercise, dancing, everything, just to kind of get myself ready.
Definitely. Do you know Hugh? Have you worked with him before? Like,
I did a couple of the readings of The Greatest Showman with him.
Amazing.
And so we've worked together on that. And then when I went in to sort of meet on The Music Man, I got to hang out.
Awesome. I mean, it's just such like but I was gonna say, like, Broadway is so much work. Like, any actor I talk to like loves doing it, but it's like it really takes a lot of time and a lot of rehearsals and all of that. As an actor, it must be nice to kind of have like another challenge, an extra challenge for you.
Yeah, it's amazing. I grew up doing theater. I grew up as a dancer. I grew up doing theater. I truly feel like it's where I mean, I love performing live. I love being on stage, and I feel like it's where I belong. But then yet again, it's been amazing to segue into theater and to be able to do. I've learned so much, and I love it. Like, I've loved being on Younger. Like, Younger has been like one of the greatest jobs I've ever had, and has opened my eyes to all these new things. So it's been wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you have like a plan of balancing when you do start on Broadway, like balancing everything? I mean,
I'm already.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like you already are doing so
like,
much.
It's the constant, and now being a mom too, it's like it's constant balance. I will say I have an army of people. As they say, it's like it takes a village. It truly does. Like, I have an army of people who help me. And my dad actually, and his lady friend, they. I can't call him a girlfriend. I know.
That would be weird.
His lady friend. They actually moved up here, so they live an hour outside of New York City now.
Oh, nice.
So it's amazing. So they'll like come in and take Emily. Emily will be like, "Oh, Papa, Mimi, you're coming to get me." I'm like, "Yeah, they're gonna take you out to the lake, and then I'll be out there."
Nice.
So it's like we have like this wonderful sort of. It's truly a village of people who help.
Absolutely. But that's relatable also. Like, any mom who works has to do that.
And I feel lucky to be like a working mom and to be able to be living my dream and doing something that I love and just happen to be getting paid for it. But I want that for her. I want her to find something that she's passionate about other than romance.
Well, that's also important,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yes, absolutely,
You know?
career would be a very. Which if she wanted to take on acting, would you be like supportive of that? Would you like that?
I'd be supportive of whatever
Really
brings her
anything she
joy.
wants.
But I was very excited because the other day she was walking around with a stethoscope and calling herself Dr. Emmy, and I thought, all right, I like that. I like where this is going.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, I like Dr. Emmy.
Is she in the Terrible Twos or is she not?
She's not yet. She's still very. She's still just a delight. She's just I'm a remarkable kid. I'm in awe of her every day. I really am. She's really just like the best little girl ever. I know a lot of people have warned me. They said it's not really the twos, it's the threes.
Oh,
so
okay.
She's very strong-willed. So I know that might come, but right now she's incredibly. She's like a great hang.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
That is so nice to say about like your daughter.
She
like,
really
it's supposed to be
is.
such-
I'm just like in awe of her. She's really cool.
Absolutely. So when your dad does get to take her for the night, what do you guys do for date night?
Oh my gosh, my husband and I.
Yes.
I was like, date night? What? You know, and one of the things that we actually do, we do these can't say no dates, because so often, because life is so hectic, we tend to, we're like, oh, let's just stay home and we'll order in, we'll watch TV. But we live in New York City. We live in like the greatest city in the world, and so we plan these sort of surprise dates for each other. And the only rule is that you can't say no. So it's not like, okay, you have to eat a spider.
Right.
So it's not, we try to
Yes.
be very gentle about it.
Of course.
But it's really fun because then, like he planned a date for me once where we went to, we took a Latin jazz class at Lincoln Center. And I was like, I didn't even know that this was an option. And then he took me to go listen to jazz music at Dizzy's, which is at the Time Warner Center. And we had dinner at this fabulous place that we'd never gone to. But I'm just like, so every corner is a surprise.
Nice.
And like I took him in LA, I took him to go indoor skydiving.
Oh my
But like it's
gosh,
something we
that's
never
so
would have
different.
done.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And or then I took him to see like a Broadway show and we had tacos at like a taco stand. But like things that you
Nice.
don't normally do. So that's one of our favorite things to do.
That's nice. Keeps it fresh and
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you guys are about to celebrate 5 years of marriage.
Is it yes? Literally like, yes. I have no brain. So yes,
No.
it's 5 years. That's right, because last year was 4. So this would be 5. Wow. But I always think of because we're doing like last year was fruits and flowers.
Oh, right. So you're
know.
doing the
Yeah, we're trying to do the thing.
traditional.
I was like, fruits and flowers.
Yeah, that's strange.
It's easy for like he could get me like a nice fruit basket and some flowers or something. I think I got him a tie with watermelons on it, and some socks with flowers on it.
Nice. Who's more romantic, you or him?
Oh, probably him. He's more thoughtful at sort of planning romantic things.
Nice. That's all right. That's his job. That's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like the entire
sweet.
younger cast brings their kids to set, and you guys have like a second family there as well.
This year especially,
Yeah.
Emily's the last couple of seasons I wasn't bringing her around as much, and then this season I worked so much this season. There were days that I wouldn't have seen her unless she came. And then Hillary was bringing her new baby Banks, so it was really, really cool. And then we also bring our dogs. It's
literally
it's lots of babies and dogs. But then everyone's just like, like super. You get this
I love that.
infusion of joy and happiness.
And I was recently talking to Nico about having a baby on set, which now we will this season see
Yeah,
the baby
there's-
a lot more.
Uh-huh.
And now it's given him baby fever.
Yeah.
What do you like having a baby on set? Is it fun for you?
It's been really sweet. We had this moment with because we've had several different babies, but there was one that we've used several times, and she had to lay in a bassinet, and she didn't want to lay in the bassinet, and her mom was there, and the whole cast, we were all singing songs to her. We were going through the whole repertoire. We had Wheels on the Bus, we had Twinkle Twinkle, we had Do Re Mi from Sound of Music. We went through all of it, and we were all singing to the baby, and the baby's like, just sort of stunned
right?
into like, but the
That's
baby's
so
been really sweet.
That's
Really,
so
really
nice.
sweet.
I love that. Does it make you want to adopt again or have more children?
That's the question
I'm
we
sure.
keep getting.
I'm sure.
I think that we really feel like we hit the jackpot with our Emily.
Yeah.
And it's something we are talking about, but our family feels so complete right now. So
That's so nice.
I wouldn't say that the door is ajar, but it's not something we're actively pursuing.
Nice. Okay, that's good. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
So do you guys exchange parenting advice on set? Like,
Oh, we talk about stuff all the
I'm
time
sure.
because we're all in different stages.
Right.
You know, like now Hillary has a babe, 6 months, 7, 8. I don't even know how old Banks is, and that mine's 2, and then Miriam's kids are like 6 and 9, and then Debbie has teenagers, and Peter has his kids are somewhere in the middle there.
Yeah.
You know, so we talk about our kids all the time. We're always we're always trying to out cute each other with photos and videos, and oh yeah, it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. We need to have like the one thing we were talking about that we haven't done is we need to have like a younger family picnic where we all like come
Seriously?
together with our kids and like
Yeah.
bring everybody together because we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like you guys are just so close already
Yeah.
as it is that would just make sense
I
to
know.
to hang
I know.
out.
We'll have to plan that.
I want to talk about the show a little, what's coming up, because I feel like the triangle is a little bit coming back in a way with Josh being a parent.
It's sniffing back in there.
Are you into do you like, do you have fun with that?
I mean, it's yeah. It's not horrible.
I was gonna say, it can't really be that bad with those
It's
two.
not that horrible. You know, it's interesting. I think the writers are so clever. Because even as I was I'm a fan of the show too, and even as I was watching the show last season, as much as I root for Liza and Charles, it's hard to let go of Liza and Josh.
Yeah.
And I think it's so fascinating because they make you as an audience go back and forth, and you're just like, how is this still possible?
Absolutely.
And so it's an interesting season.
Have you always rooted for Liza and Charles? Or just like right now you are because they're together now? Or from the beginning, have you?
It's hard. It's hard for me
course.
to, just like Liza. I
Yeah.
think even as a human being, it's hard for me to choose. And I don't know. I don't know what the end game will be. I don't even know if the writers know.
Right.
But I feel like they both offer something special to her, and she doesn't want to let go of either of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been Team Charles since day one, but
you? Okay.
I really do like what Josh brings out in her.
I know. So I'll be curious what you think at the end of the season. I know.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. Thank you so much for coming in and talking
you.
all about lactate. I'm so excited to eat these now. Like now we're staring at them, they smell so good.
Yeah.
So I'm like
Yeah.
so excited. Make sure you guys catch Sutton on TV Land on Younger every Wednesday night.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. You want to cheers?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yay.